Warning, the Atari Creep YouTube channel is intended for a mature audience. Regardless of the subject matter, this video may contain strong language, simulated violence, and lots of psychological nudity. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's talk about E.T. What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Guys, before we get into actually talking about E.T. and what I really wanted to discuss today, I'd be a fool if I didn't thank Tommy yet again for sitting down and talking with me. An hour on camera, 45 minutes after the fact. We had a really great conversation. It was a little awkward for me because that's just not my style, doing a whole interview thing, but I feel it went well, and I got a lot of praise from you folks. A lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Encouragement. A lot of encouragement. I really do appreciate that. So, Tommy, thank you again. Now, we're going to touch upon one thing that Tommy had said. Actually, he said a couple of things regarding the specific topic, but we do need to back up just slightly. Now, if you recall correctly, about a week and a half or so ago, give or take, I did a video called Wouldn't That Be Something? Where I was talking about the possibilities of E.T., the video game, this one, coming to the Intellivision, Amico. And I had originally got the topic from Generational Gamer. He did an interview with Tommy. And as far as we know, he's the first person who's even asked a question. And Tommy basically just said, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't it be something if so-and-so was on board? Wouldn't it be something? Okay? And we know what that means when Tommy says, wouldn't it be something? So fast forward to a couple of nights ago when I was talking to him, you damn well know I'm going to ask about E.T. for the Intellivision Amico. So I did. I said something to the tune of, hey, is there anything at all you can squeeze out? You can squeeze out to give us a little taste. She said, a little nibble, you know, just a tip. You know, you don't have to give it all to me. Just a tip, bro. Just something to wet my whistle. And you know, I have to admit, I was taken back by, I was blown away by his response. I was in one of those states where, is this real life? Really? So, I'm not really going to say what he had said. I'm going to encourage you to go watch it in real time, as he says these things. It's about a 6-minute thing. He drops a bomb in the beginning, talks for a little bit, drops another bomb in the end, right around the 50-minute mark, if you don't feel like watching the whole interview. And I have to say, I was grateful that he extended that invitation out to me personally. And you can even see it. I said, me personally? Just look at my face. You could tell there was genuine shock and excitement there. But then I had to come back down to earth. I had to come back down to earth. And that's why I'm making this video. And I do have to say this before I get into what I really want to relay to you folks. This game, regardless of how you feel about it, has a strong emotional hold on me. I have a lot of history with it. It brings me back to a specific time in my life. I have an actual emotional attachment to this one particular game. Of all games in the world, this is one I actually have one too. So, for something like this to be brought up, it has to be genuine, or there's going to be a level of disappointment unlike anything else I can imagine, and you get what I'm saying. It's important to me. I take it fucking seriously. But in that, I do have to take a step back and think logically. And the reason I'm actually making this video, one, of course, is great clickbait. I mean, I'm not going to fucking lie, it's great clickbait. Is that I got a lot of congratulations, and I can't wait, and you know, I think it's great that you'll be involved, and you know, I can't wait to see what you do. You're the perfect person for all these congratulatory things, which I do genuinely appreciate. But I wanted to say this one thing to each and every one of you real quickly. The offer that Tommy extended out to me is contingent on a couple of things. Well, first and foremost, it's contingent on him securing everything that needs to be done in order to go forward with the project E.T. for the Amico. If you listen to the way people speak, you can generally get an undertone of something that they're trying to say. And what I got from hearing Tommy, both when he talked to Generational Gamer and myself speaking to it, is that it's an idea that's on the table. There are talks with the people, the correct people, but nothing secure has happened. No paperwork has been drawn. It's still an idea. We have to wait for it to move forward. It's very possible it may never happen. It's my understanding that 3 things have to happen. Howard Scott Warshaw has to be involved. Universal has to sign off on it, and I think Spielberg might have a say or 12 about it too. He did say that Howard Scott's willing to come out of retirement. He said he has talked to Universal, but has not relayed the outcome of those talks. And he's vaguely mentioned Steven Spielberg. So those 3 things have to line up perfectly for E.T. to happen to the Amico. Am I hopeful? You bet your ass I am. From everything I've been seeing and hearing, Tommy's he's a go-getter, and he's a get-it-done kind of guy, regardless of how you feel about him. What I'm seeing is he's the type of guy that sees an idea, he runs after it. Now, just because he says something's going to happen doesn't mean it's going to happen fucking tomorrow. Going back to what we were talking about with Activision, I clearly thought I heard that they were working on Pitfall and River Raid, whereas he, corrected me and said, no, that's something we would like to do. They're going to hold off and wait to see how the system does, and if things work out, maybe they will jump on the project. So it could very well be something like that. So guys, I guess in kind of closing, what I'm trying to get at is, 1, I wicked appreciate Tommy for even thinking about me in that light. You have no idea how huge this would be and important to me in my life. It would be right there next to watching my kids being born. It would be that important to me. And I can't thank him enough. And I hope he doesn't watch this and think I'm being ungrateful or trying to be a poo-poo head. But I think it's important to ground yourself sometimes. You hear these kind of informations. That wasn't even English. And you get excited, and it's great. Let's get excited. Let's get pumped. But on the other hand, you do have to look at reality and say, take a step back. It's 50-50. It could happen. It may not happen. We're just going to wait to see at the end of the day how the chips fall and who walks away with the winning hand. So guys, let me know what you think down below. If you've seen any of you and you haven't commented yet, let me know how you felt about it. And I'm gonna try something here in the near future, something that has been suggested, and we'll see how that works out when it comes to interviewing and stuff like that. Maybe like a round table type thing. It was suggested by actually 2 or 3 people. But regardless, thank you guys always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you haven't seen if you haven't seen the interview, I'll put it down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen at the end of this video. Guys, until next time, take care, creep it real, and bye-bye.